Hi everyone, hope you're fine. Today we're looking at the Meris Polymoon. So the Meris Polymoon is a little device which allow you to make some delay, some kind of reverb and some flanger. It's kind of special for a DJ use because in the beginning is pedal effects for guitarists or bassists, but at this time, you have to know that you can have a stereo input, stereo output, and you can have MIDI clock assignment, something like that, stereo FX, back and forth in the left, right of the stereo spectrum. So it could be a real good FX for DJ use. So that is why I took it in my entire set to mix with, because it's a very special pedal FX, and I really like to introduce some delay with that. I have already done another video about the Master Sound FX, which is a very good FX for DJ use, but I found that the delay feedback was too short for me. There is some delay with little feedback and big feedback, and this is why I took the Polymoon, because you have a large feedback, maybe infinite feedback, so you can arrange a lot of things after making the effects we will see in the video. So this pedal is special too because you have a lot of parameters, a lot of settings. You can have default setting like tap tempo or not, or MIDI clock or not, something like that. If you want the bypass, cut the original sound, or just put an on and off in the FX or something like that. So I put FX. You can, like I said, introduce import MIDI clock or MIDI control if you want to have maybe 5 or 6 parameters settings into the pedal, like for example 500 millisecond with this feedback, with this dry wet, etc. You can assign with a MIDI controller directly in the jack input. You can assign multiple settings and you can apply it directly with one push. So it's very cool. In my example for the video, I only took the MIDI clock of my Ableton link and directly input it direct in, you see, with the little MIDI device here, input here, and after the signal goes directly on the pedal. I took this little cut, it's a TRS cut sound, for example, but with this example, I will cut the MIDI control, because when you put some MIDI control, when you turn the time pot, normally you have a millisecond and a pitch control, for example. But when you have MIDI clock inside, the signal always, the effects always stays at 1 bit. So I decided to put it because when I want to transform the sound, I only just push this and I can transform. I will show you later. Let's change the connection place, not at the end of the video, but now. For the Polymoon part, you will have your DC power supply, the expression MIDI, so you can put let's show you a TRS cable like that, like a stereo jack for MIDI control and MIDI clock. The output left out, right out, and the input can be mono or stereo. If it's stereo, you can also have to put a TRS cable. It's for the Polymoon. For the MIDI part, you have the power supply here, MIDI in, MIDI out. The out is MIDI through, so you can directly put on a second sequencer, sampler, everything you need like that. And you have four outputs. It's also a TRS one, So if you want to have, for example, the Polymoon here, the Meris Hydra here, and something more, you can have 4 Meris device directly on this unit. It's really pretty cool. So I spoke about parameters. This pedal has a little alt button here, allow you to make a lot of things you can see on the screen. For example, feedback has two different settings. You can, of course, adjust the feedback, or with the alt button, you can control the how can I say? It's like a filter, a high pass to low pass filter. So you can make some ambience with your delay. It's pretty cool. So every pot has a double control. So we are not going to watch every control because it will be a 2 hours video, so it's not possible. But we will see a lot of things, and you will really like it. So first, I will put the the delay, reverb, etc. only on the vocal to show you how it works and what is the possibilities. And after, we will make a little things to make something like an ambience on the music. You will see it's pretty cool. I take my headphone because with my speaker I can't hear very carefully what I'm going to do, and you should take your headphone too to listen carefully what this pedal can make. So let's go with the vocal. So I engage it. You see, I have no FX, but if I engage it, you see, I will put my filter near here. So first, let's turn the time mode. So you can turn with the music, or you can apply something, put your feedback really at 100%. You will see, for example, here. And while I input the MIDI clock, you see? The MIDI clock stays inside, but I can disengage. And make what I want. So you can make some FX, for example, like that. After, so the feedback could be really little, you see, or very large. And maybe like a little loop. And you can, like I said, put a filter inside like that. With the Alt button. So it's pretty cool. After you will have your mix. No FX. It's a dry pot. After the multiply, listen carefully, it's pretty cool. Listen the stereo. Nothing. It's pretty cool. After, wait, what I call it, they call it dimension, but I call it more like a reverb, but it's a presence, it's an ambience. You see? Nothing, and now it's really cool. You can apply little thing like that. I really like. And after the flanger part, what is this part? It will be with this part here. You can apply a little phasing. It's very cool. Listen. First. Listen carefully. It's pretty little, huh? After second, the ambience is so cool. So of course you can apply maybe the filter after, like that. It's so cool. So you can make a lot of things like that, and I will take the music first with a little how can I say, something calm, something like that, with calm effects, and after with haute cues, etc. So I hope I will do something cool. Let's disengage this and do it like this. Okay. So. Up. 0. It's better. So, first. something like. It's not perfect, but you can see how this unit is very cool, and it's not too much for a very good effects with a very good sound and very good ambience like that. So it was the Meris Polymoon. I took it, I really love it. If you have any questions about this unit, feel free to ask under the video by mail if you want, or directly on Facebook. See you next content. Take care everybody, bye bye.